Hello, welcome back to The Young Voter. Today I want to discuss the Nevada Senate race. Now, Sharron Angle, the Tea Party-backed Republican candidate, has come under fire over the past few days for statements she made to a Latino group of students at a high school where she was explaining her positions. Now, this video is available on YouTube, and I've included a link in the description of this video. And in the video, Sharron Angle makes some pretty weird statements. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, first she says she's addressing, mind you, a all-Latino student organization, and presumably she knows that. She said, you know, I can't say that you are all Latino. Some of you look a little more Asian to me. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, in and of itself, it's just kind of an awkward statement. Why would you say that? I mean, you obviously know they're Latino. They're part of a Latino student organization. What? Do Latinos and Asians all look the same because they're not white? I mean, what? What is going on here? I mean, they're obviously Latino. They're a Latino student organization. But she's like, you know, you don't all seem Latino to me. It's like, what are you talking about, woman? I mean, we're Latino. You got a problem with that? I don't know. But it gets better. And then she says, you know, I've been called the first Asian legislator in the state of Nevada. Sharron Angle's white. Sharron Angle's not Asian. By any stretch of the imagination. She's purely Caucasian. So, it really doesn't make any sense what she's saying. I mean, now, she's been trying to defend it by saying, oh, well, we're such a melting pot, and sometimes people get confused about our nationalities based on looks, so maybe I think you're Asian, and some people may think I'm Asian, but what does that have to do with it? I mean, she was defending her position on an ad that she broadcast, and the ad is clearly against illegal immigration of any sort. And Sharron Angle, of course, is very conservative on this, no amnesty, deport them all, etc. And the ad depicts men crossing a fence, and they're obviously 3 Latino men. And Sharron Angle was debating about that. She was saying, they're not all Latino, the terrorists come in through the northern border, we're just trying to protect our borders. She just didn't really make any sense. I mean, check out the video and see what you think. She doesn't make a lot of sense. And the reason why we're bringing this up is because the Latino vote is very important in Nevada. They make up about 25% of the electorate, Latinos do, and they've tended to vote Democratic, and the race is very close. Sharron Angle is either up by a couple of points, or Harry Reid is up by a couple of points. Remember, Sharron Angle is running against Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid. So it's a very close race, and Reid has been really working to get out the Latino vote. Now, Sharron Angle, we don't really know how this gap, I guess, will affect her. I mean, I don't know if it's a gap or she just doesn't know what she's talking about, but she's tended to make these blundering statements. Now, the real point of this is not what she said. The point is the ad she ran showing and making the case that all illegal immigrants are Latino. Now, obviously, that's stereotypical. I mean, perhaps a large portion of illegal immigrants are from South America and Central America, but certainly not the greater part. I mean, there are a lot of illegal immigrants from around the world, okay, who come here on visas and overstay their visas, or just fly in and never leave. So, to characterize it as Latinos are the ones that are illegal and we should take big steps against it, not only is it stereotypical and racist, but also, how can that be smart politically, especially in a state where 25% of the population is Latino? So I don't know how Sharron Angle plans on winning the Latino vote. Maybe she plans on winning without it. Now, the fact is, a lot of pundits have said that perhaps this will galvanize Latinos to come out and support Harry Reid. We don't know. But in the same train of thought, there was an ad that was broadcast over the past couple of days. It's been pulled from the airwaves because it was really controversial. And it basically said, the group that aired it was Latinos for Reform Now, or something along those lines. And it said, don't vote. It told Latinos, it said, don't vote this election, so they know they can't count on us. What? I mean, they're trying to tell people not to vote. Now, of course, they've been criticized, and this ad has been criticized as voter suppression and attempts to intimidate voters, voter intimidation, voter harassment, etc. And it was pulled from the airwaves. But who runs an ad telling people not to vote? I mean, how ridiculous is that? Telling people just not even to vote for one candidate over another, just as, you know, to not vote. And it said, I mean, it's the person behind the ad said, we need to send a message to Obama and the Democrats. They can't count on the Latino vote, so we're not going to vote. What? Why? I mean, if you don't support Obama's policies, then vote against the Democrats and vote for the Republican. But don't tell people not to vote. I mean, what the hell kind of a message is that? Don't vote so we can teach them a lesson. What kind of a babyish, childish message is this? People need to vote, especially in such a competitive race. Nevada is a very competitive race. It's very close. I urge everyone in Nevada to go out and vote. Okay, you need to vote. This is a very close race. You need to let your voice be heard. Don't listen to anyone that tells you not to vote. That's complete crap. I mean, pardon me saying, but it's complete crap. You have to vote. And don't let anyone tell you you're Asian when you're Latino. Or you're Latino when you're Asian. Or you're white when you're Asian. Or you're Asian when you're white, in Sharron Angle's case. I mean, I don't know what Sharron Angle's deal is. I mean, she clearly has some extreme opinions. She doesn't really formulate her opinions well. She said some pretty wacky things. I mean, of course, the Department of Education needs to be abolished. Healthcare shouldn't cover mammograms or cancer screenings. Of course not. I mean, why would that? So Sharron Angle has said some pretty wacky things. So, you know, take it all with a grain of salt. But again, I encourage everyone in the state of Nevada to go out and vote, because you need to vote. You need to vote. Let your voice be heard, and don't tell people no. Don't let people tell you not to vote. I mean, that's voter. I mean, come on. We're not going back to grandfather clauses and poll taxes, please. Okay, no more voter intimidation. Okay, I thought those days were behind us. Everyone should go vote. That ad was pulled, and that was a good idea. But just go vote in Nevada and look at the issues and decide who you're going to vote for. The Sharron Angle gaffe, you know, whatever. She doesn't make any sense when she talks. Whatever. That she thinks all illegal immigrants are Latino, that could be problematic. But that Latinos shouldn't go vote, come on. Okay, everyone should go vote on this thing. I encourage everyone to go vote. Please vote. Alright. Thank you again for watching The Young Voter.